Hello, fight fans. James Smith from In This Corner TV at the MGM Grand Saturday night. Mayweather versus Maidana 2. Before we get to the main event, the undercard should be pretty action-packed. It'll be Alfredo Angulo making his first comeback fight since the tough loss to Saul Canelo Alvarez. Mickey Bey going for his first world title. He'll be in tough against Miguel Vasquez for the IBF Lightweight Championship. And always exciting, Leo Santa Cruz defending his super bantamweight title against Manuel Roman. Leo, good to see you again, my friend.
Yeah, no, thank you. Good to see you too.
Let's talk about Roman, this young man you'll take on Saturday night on the undercard of Floyd and Maidana 2. You know him pretty well. Talk about that.
I know him since we were really small. We used to go to tournaments together. I used to see him fight, and we used to be friends. And then when we turned pro, I used to help him out in sparring when he was gonna get a fight. He used to help me, so we were training in the same gym for like 4 years. So I know him really well, and he knows me. So I think he's a really great fighter. He has a lot of great punches, great style, great technique, everything. So I think it's gonna be a great fight. We're gonna make it a good fight.
When you spar with a guy like that, because back in my day we had sparring sessions that were just sparring, and then we had sparring sessions that were actual close the doors fights. Did you ever have that type of session with him where you guys were really going at it?
Yeah, no, we used to go at it when we used to spar. Me and him used to go at it. Not like in a real fight, but we used to still. But like we used to take it down a little bit, but almost like a real fight.
In terms of your career right now, I always ask you this. I know you look to improve every time out. What are the things in this fight that you want to see in yourself to improve?
I want to put my punches a little bit better, not too sloppy and not too wild. I want to set my power punches good. I want to lower, not too many punches, but like put them that they count, that make the punches count, and try to hurt the other fighter. Yeah.
Do you watch films of your fights carefully?
Yeah, sometimes I watch them by myself because I don't really like watching them with people because I get embarrassed. Sometimes I see I'm doing something wrong and I feel embarrassed that they're going to be like, oh, you did that wrong or you look wrong. So that's why I like doing it by myself, and I watch them like once in a while.
In terms of, I don't want to look beyond this fight, but we'll look beyond it anyway, because I get asked all the time, hey, is Leo going to fight a Rigondeaux or a Nonito? Or I know you're focused on Saturday night, but you're a fighter. Who would be on your hit list after Saturday night? Everything goes good Saturday, you win, you come out healthy. Who do you want to fight?
I think Frampton or Scott Quigg or Guillermo Rios, like you said. But Frampton, he became the IBF new champion, and he's a great fighter. I think me and him will make a great fight because he comes forward. He has power and everything. So me and him, I think that's the best fight it could be right now.
You're a long guy, tall. How long at this weight will you stay? Do you see yourself moving up anytime soon again?
Yeah, no, I think 2 more fights. I think 2 or 3 more fights, and then see how it goes, and then move up in weight.
If you weren't boxing, if you weren't a prize fighter and had one of these world titles, where would you be without boxing right now?
The truth, I think I would be working on a minimum job because I got out of school too. Because boxing, I got out, but I think I would be maybe construction or one of those jobs that is hard jobs.
Sport has really changed your life.
Yeah, of course, it changed my life really a lot. Before, I remember when we didn't have to eat or to go to the gym, we had to go walking or in the bus and stuff like that. But it really changed him, and I'm really happy. And I don't know, I owe it all to the sport and to my manager and to my promoters.
Who's your favorite fighter to watch when you're not fighting?
Right now, it's Pacquiao. I like watching Pacquiao, Cotto, and many more fighters. Yeah, like Mayweather too. Yeah, I watch like.
Okay, you better say Floyd. You're on his card again.
Yeah, him. I was fighting because he was in this card, but yeah, I like Floyd. He's a really good fighter. He's very smart.
Well, boxing fans love to watch you fight. Look into that camera and tell them what's going to happen on Saturday night.
Saturday night, I'm gonna come out there and bring what Leo Santa Cruz brings all the time. Go out there, throw a lot of punches, try to finish the fight before the 12 rounds, and so that all the fans could go home happy.
Mickey, let's talk about Saturday night. Your opponent Vasquez. What do you know about him?
I know he's been a champion for a few years. Crafty fighter. Yep, but he fighting another crafty fighter Saturday, so it's going to be a good matchup.
You know, when I come into the gym, the Mayweather gym, and I've watched you and I've watched you fight, one of the things I've wondered is there extra pressure being a Mayweather fighter, training in that gym, working around Floyd, working with Floyd? And talk about that, if you will.
It can be. It's not pressure for me, but overall it is, because no matter what, it's not going to be enough. I don't care how I win Saturday. It just won't be, Mayweather is the top guy, and then at that, whoever is against Mayweather is automatically against me because I'm a Mayweather fighter. So it's mainly things like that.
Talk about the positives of being in that gym, in that environment, and working around Floyd. Talk about some of the
many more positives, which is a great thing. One, I train with his dad, so I get to learn a lot of the stuff that Floyd learned from his dad, and I get to watch Floyd in and out of the ring, because boxing is not just in the gym. People, it's the whole lifestyle, and it's a thought process. It's everything outside of the ring, and I just watch Floyd, and I can see why he's where he is, and I'm just trying to come work my hardest to get, as close as I can to it.
With what's happened with Love recently and your one setback, do you feel extra pressure going into this fight for yourself?
No, I just take one fight at a time. I feel that my loss was me. I kind of gave it up by showboating at the end, which I never usually do. I was up like 10-0. Had I did what I always do and just handle business completely. So I think it was more of a lesson outside of the ring, like keep your character the same and stay who you are. And it was a slap on the wrist is the way I took it.
So now you've seen me in action in calling fights with fighters in the ring. Have you learned anything from any of my stuff?
Yeah, I learned you got great energy and a great spirit. Great guy. That's what I thrive off of. That's why people call me the Spirit. Everybody, when they meet me, they say, man, you got a great spirit. So a lot of things I've been through, I just always remember that, to keep that the same and know there's life outside of boxing.
So you just said something, though, so me as putting on my pugilistic professor hat.
I just like your energy and everything. I like people I just like overall genuine good people.
But let me tell you what you said that's smart. Closing. All great athletes, and just like a horse race, you start the race, you got to close the race. And so you said it. You just got to stay focused for 10, 12, however many rounds.
Yeah, you don't
close.
Play. And I did a good job. Everybody enjoyed the fight. He was a tough opponent. I beat him. I think the easiest that anybody ever beat him. But, by me stepping outside of who I am and my character, I paid for it in the last 30 seconds. So that's more hurtful to me than actually losing the fight in the first round, because I dominated him. But, that was more of a lesson outside of the ring to me.
So look into that camera and tell the folks what's going to happen on Saturday night.
Saturday night is going to be a new champion, and it's going to be a great fight. So tune in and watch me and Miguel Vasquez put on the show Saturday.
Let's just go back to that Canelo fight. I just want to say, have you watched the tape of the fight? I'm curious.
Honestly, I don't see the fight. I don't like to see the fight when he lost. Never I see. Honestly, he never see the fights before and lose and win. I don't see the fight. I don't like to see the fight. I don't know why.
Well, I don't like to watch myself on TV either, so I understand that. Let's talk about now. You've been with Virgil a while now. Do you really feel comfortable with him, and talk about the improvement you feel as a fighter working with Virgil?
Honestly, he's really good match for Virgil and me. Virgil is a tremendous and trainer, and he not working and he go change my style. I said my style, so he teaching me a little things and my defense or different work with me for when in the same style, change nothing.
How do you describe your style? A little Mexican, you think, or what?
The normal Mexican, he go to the front and he move the hand and he throw punches.
How important is it for you You obviously want to win every fight, but how important is it for you to make the fans happy, to please your fans, namely the Mexican fans? All boxing fans enjoy watching you fight, but how important is that for you?
For me, honestly, he's the first point defense all the time. A lot of people team asking me, "Hey, when you fighting for the world champion?" You know, honestly, I don't care if he's the champion of the world or no. Honestly, I love the people when the people coming to see my fights. He go when he go live, it's a he go live happy when they see a tremendous fight. He's me.
Who's your favorite fighter of all time? Of all time?
I have two. I have two. It's Ricardo El Finito Lopez.
What a beautiful fighter. He never lost. One draw against Alvarez, and he avenged that. I was at both of those fights.
Yep, and Julio Cesar Chavez.
They both Mexican?
Yep.
What's going to happen on Saturday night?
Honestly, he's in my bio and
Your fight.
Mayweather. Honestly, he he's he ready for the comeback, and he's the new way. He fighting at 160, and he working for the people. See the old dog, the dog he ready for the for comeback, and he stay really comfortable at 160.
Look into that camera and tell the folks what's going to happen in your fight on Saturday night.
You know, on the Saturday night, the dog fight, he's the same the all the time. It's a tremendous show, and in the front there's the De La Rosa. He's a really good fight for the fans.
And Angulo will be in his face.
Yep.
Best of luck.
Thank you so much.